Hey beautiful people, Robert Murphy from Holistic Healing Choices here. Now today we're having a look at the app Me Plus. So what this is a helpful little scheduler, but also has a bit to do with TikTok and other social medias and everything like that. So is it any good, or is it just overhyped, oversold drivel? Let's jump in and have a look. Okay, so it does ask you a few questions when you first initially open the app about who you are, what you want, and what you want to get out of it. So this is the premium version free trial for a week that I've been using and playing around with a little bit. You've got a mood tracker. Straight up, how's your day going? Good, I feel good. Why? Confident, grateful, yep, here's how I feel. And what's been causing that mood. So even if you go some of the other ones, it will give you similar sort of things based on the mood that you go in. So if you're in a bad mood, it'll have negative connotations. But here too, a lot of advertising. So if I want one-on-one therapy, boom, it directs me to BetterHelp. So it's obviously in partnership with them, and a lot of trying to get you in there. Now here is your daily tracker that you use. One of the things that does set this one out from everything else, I can hit go to work because I'm at work, but if I hit there, then I've got other little things to check off. So you can itemize your actual bigger tasks. So if I do all of those, cool, it's done. But if I'm planning or having trouble with some of the aspects of it, like that, stop whining. Will I be able to stop whining enough to go to work? If yes, yep, then I can just tick it all off. So you can customize and itemize your tasks a little bit more to get specific with it. So doing homework, cool. Now you'll see up the top here too, on Friday I've got a silver one. Once I tick all those off, you get that and another ad for their other services. So a lot of ads with this one, but it goes to gold. So you can see on Monday, I just did a few of them. So you get, at least you've made some progress, but here's all the progress that you can make. So then you've got all your routines for what they mean for you up the top there as well. So itemized, if I want better sleep, here's all the ones that I can do for better sleep. And then you can add anything you want to do, new task. Now one of the things with the pro version is that say movie time. It will change the little icon. Well, it should have changed a little icon for something more like that. Let's say running. Nope. And you can change today, whenever it is, all day, no reminder, or a reminder at a specific time, and what sort of tag, it's a workout, or add a new tag, and any little subtasks. So that's where you get to itemize it, put on shoes, prepare yourself, pre-train or whatever else, get out and go for a run. And then you can sort by time and manual sorting as well. So you can put all your morning ones up together, or 6, 7, 8 a.m. So it's very handy at that. Or you can just have them randomly all over the place manually. Now, if we go into Discover, here's where if you have no idea what to do or where to start, is a good place. So the must-have self-help apps is once again another ad for their other apps. But Realistic Morning Start at 8:30, I can add that to my routine, which is the one I've got. Or TikTok influencers. So it's clear that they're in bed with TikTok influencers as well as BetterHelp. So here, add to my routine. You can see I've added those ones already. And then you've got your little tests as well, but let's say back to school, or you can choose which ones you add in to your routine. So routine added. But yeah, your tests here, pretty good during a heated argument. And it'll give you a bit of a score and a bit of a debrief on what that means for you as we go through. This is going to be all over the shop, view my report. So you have a lot of these little tests to just give you a bit of insight into how you are and what you need to develop as well for yourself. My emotional intelligence is high, and how to improve. So you can retake tests, you can send that to your friends as well. And what's the color of your inside self? 14 questions, 5 minutes, what do you get? So on and so forth. So there's a fair bit of content there. Then you've got your library. So you've got meditations. Now one thing with this is there's not a dedicated sort of media player. So here,
loving kindness meditation.
and you'll find too, so the loving kindness was behind this bar. So if I go to press anything on this bar, it goes to the next track. There's a timer that you can set. So if you're listening to it before you fall asleep, and you normally fall asleep within half an hour, you can set 30 minutes to listen to it for. Not that the track goes for that long. You've got all your little subgenres here, but there's no dedicated sort of media player, so you can't skip through. You can't go to a certain time. You can just play or get rid of it, or set the timer. So that is a little bit annoying, and especially if you try to, as I just saw there, this one, and then go, oh no, I want to play that, and it goes straight to another track through that bar. A little bit annoying. Yeah, if we get out of that. So that's the library. Workouts, these ones are also weird. So it looks like you've got your little button there on the side and the little bars at the top. But what this actually is just a video. It's like it's taken from something else. So I can go all the way through and I'm somewhere random on that. So you can't actually go through and choose the exercise or skip an exercise or any of that easily. So they're just videos, and it makes for an off-putting experience in my view. Then we've got motivation, and here there's not much you can do. You can't tap to the next affirmation or anything like that. It's just that one. You can choose what affirmation you get, but still it's just that one until I go out and go back. It's once again an off-putting experience of needless little steps, or just an inconvenient experience for it. Soundscapes, once again, these are like that. No dedicated media player, and you can set your timer, and reflection exercises here as well, you can discover. And there's a fair few, which is great. And these are just little text prompt things that you get as such. But then there's no history. So you can't actually go back and review your results. And then of course you've got your profile. So your days that you've got, another ad for BetterHelp. If you want to speak to someone or give any feedback, your mood stats that you've done. Oh, actually there is the reflection, but it's not actually on the reflection page. Just one of those things where it's, once again, that little bit inconvenient. Move completed task down, so you can do that. You can change all your settings on there, or redeem gift codes for other people. Then you've got your help, feedback, rate us, Discord group, Instagram and TikTok, because they love TikTok with all their influencers that are on their thing. So there's one, or actually I think there is a TikTok influencer thing. So you've got 5 different influencers who I don't know. I don't do anything on TikTok, so they're completely foreign to me. So while you do get a fair amount of content with it, it is one of those ones that's like, is it just sort of half done? Is it going to be fully what you need, what meets your needs? It's a very conflicting sort of one, and especially then when $65 for a year with the 7-day free trial, or you can go $33 Australian for 3 months. So about $10 a month, or 16 bucks a month, whatever works for you. But once again, is this enough? Is this good enough? Is it finished? Is it polished? Is it actually going to be useful? Especially the meditations, the workout videos and stuff like that. Is it trying to jam too much in and not doing anything well? The tracker and everything works great. It's all colorful, beautiful, nice to look at, but is it style over substance? Just one of those things where how useful is this actually going to be for me, and how actually organized can I get for it? You can set all your reminders and everything else as well, but at the end of the day, what are you using it for? Is it trying to do too much? So for that reason, for me plus, yeah, it'll get about, depending on use, so let's say for myself, a 5 out of 10. The videos are off-putting, the lack of media player, those things that it doesn't do very well, I'm going to use something else for or go searching for something else for. The things that it does do well, the tracker, being able to put little subtasks in and really get into the specifics of things before you tick them off. Great, the mood tracker's fine, but then yeah, too, once you get the ads for their other apps and for BetterHelp all the time, even though I'm using the pro version. So once again, it comes down to, do I constantly want to be bombarded with that? What happens if I download the apps? Am I still going to get those messages for that? What happens if I'm already using BetterHelp? Or, I've had a bad experience way back in the past with BetterHelp. Once again, so if you use it just for the tracker and everything else like that, you might get a 7 out of 10 for it, but for myself, not very useful, very hard to recommend. And especially when you're paying for this product and it's already got advertisements for other services coming through to you. But that is Me Plus. Would you use it? Have you used it? What do you think of paying for a service and then having other services being pushed at you? Not saying that they're bad services. Could it be done a little bit better? And then too with the half-baked media players, videos, those sort of things, and the reflection exercises could have a little bit more going for them. And things not being very clear. It's easy to find where you need to go, but then the reflection of that was back in your profile rather than on the reflection page. There's not a bit to go review. But anyway, maybe small gripes, maybe I'm being too harsh on it. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe on this video because it really helps the channel, and even suggest what other apps or anything else that you'd like me to take a look at. Even if from a paid perspective, because I'm looking at doing that, offering more value here. And we've got our second channel, Reiki and Healing with Rob. So go check that out. But anyway guys, I'm Rob Murphy. I will see you in the next video.